Okay, welcome back. We're just going to add an element to the game to make it just a little bit more realistic. We're going to be using the lists function. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on this little plus sign right here. Just click that once, and then we're going to be using code blocks again to add to the code that we already have here. So I'm just going to click that, and you can see it creates a brand new space for me to work in. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to close this up here, and I'm going to create some clouds. So I'm going to go into the library, clouds. Now I think they're in nature somewhere here. Just clicked on the nature button on the side there. Oh, there they are. So I'm just going to grab cloud 1. I'm just going to put it next to my room here. I'm going to grab cloud 2, put it next to my room, and cloud 3. I'm going to kind of put them like that. Okay, let's close that up. I'm going to make each one of them a bit bigger, just so you can see them a bit better. And then I'm going to bring them up to a point just kind of above my room there. I'm just going to kind of alter my position here and put them kind of there. Maybe I'll stagger them out to bring this one back a little bit more that way. And you can change the color of them or do whatever you want. For us, this is just going to show you how it works, and then you can add whatever customized areas you want. So we're just gonna make sure we can use them all in Blockly, CodeBlockly. So I'm going to click on using CodeBlockly. That's Cloud 3. Of course, this one, same deal, using CodeBlockly, and finally that one as well. Okay, so what we want to do is we're going to go over to our code function over here, and we are going to create a list. So to do that, we go down to Data, and you can see Lists is right down on the bottom here. So I'm going to click on Lists, and I'm going to grab this Create Empty List. I'm going to click it on there, and I'm going to call this Clouds Move. Okay, once I've got that, the next thing I want to do is I want to add the clouds into this list. So 1, 2, 3. I have 3 clouds, and those are obviously cloud 1, cloud 2, and cloud 3. Now I want to add them to the clouds move list. So now this is a list that has these 3 clouds in it. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we want to I'm going to want to animate those clouds, but before I do that, we're going to have to figure out and get them into this block here called for each element in clouds move. So we're just going to drag that block in. So for each element is each one of these different items that's been placed into the clouds move. We want to move each one of those items. So what we're going to do is we're going to close up loops, we're going to close up control, and I'm going to go up to transform right here. And under transform, I'm just going to go to transitions, and I think I'll just use the very simple move transition right there. Now this is not going to work quite yet because we have to change this cloud. This is only going to move cloud 3, so that's not really going to work. So we're going to go close that up and close that up. And we're going to go back down to data. We're going to grab variables, and we're going to grab this one that says clouds move in it, and we can actually change that to element. So for each element in clouds move, move element, which is these right here, 1 meter forward in 1 second. Now that's not really going to work. Let's try, I don't know, 20 meters forward in 20 seconds. Okay, so let's just see how this works. So if I click play, and I'm just going to kind of open this up, and I should have the clouds. Okay, so first of all, the cloud is moving the wrong way, and only one of the clouds is moving. And the reason for that is where they are not running separately. That one will move, then that one will move, then the last one will move. We want them to move all at the same time. So we've got a couple of things we need to do. I think I'm going to move this to, let's try right. So move element 20 meters right in 20 seconds, and we need one more piece to move all of those clouds at the same time. So we are going to go into control, we're going to go all the way down to other, and you'll notice there is a little block here called run separately, and all you do is click that there and wrap that in. So this will run each one of these separately, so they'll all move at the same time. So I click playing now. Let's see if I've got them actually going in the right direction. No, I've got them moving right. Oh, I put in right. I should have put in left. That was a bad move. Okay. Moving left. Okay, let's try this again. So let's see if our code is going to... Nice! The clouds are moving across to give it a bit more of a realistic look. And you can play with these lists and add all kinds of stuff. I mean, you could have bats, parrots, anything. You have them all moving together. Pretty cool. All right.